Have you ever felt like your brain was a busy train station, with thoughts rushing in from every direction? It's like trying to navigate through a sea of people, each one representing a different idea, task, or worry, all vying for your attention at the same time. This overwhelming sensation can make it difficult to focus on any one thing, leaving you feeling scattered and exhausted. This is a common experience for those with ADHD, or attention deficit/hyperactivity disorder. Imagine your mind as a whiteboard filled with scribbles, each one representing a thought that demands your attention. The chaos can be overwhelming, making it hard to prioritize or even remember what you were doing just moments ago. ADHD is more than just being hyperactive or having trouble focusing. It's a complex neurological condition that affects how the brain processes information and regulates behavior. This means that people with ADHD often struggle with executive functions, which are the mental skills that help us plan, focus, remember instructions, and juggle multiple tasks successfully. Brain imaging studies have shown that the brains of individuals with ADHD function differently. Certain areas of the brain that are responsible for attention, impulse control, and executive function are less active or develop differently. This isn't a matter of willpower or laziness. It's a biological difference that requires understanding and support. ADHD affects millions of people worldwide, including both children and adults. It's a condition that doesn't discriminate. It can impact anyone, regardless of age, gender, or background. Families often face unique challenges as they navigate the complexities of ADHD, from managing schoolwork to maintaining household routines. Understanding ADHD is the first step towards getting the right help. There are many resources available, from books and online articles to professional consultations with doctors and therapists. Educating yourself about the condition can empower you to make informed decisions and seek the support you need. Imagine trying to build a Lego masterpiece while a marching band practices in the next room. The noise and distractions make it nearly impossible to concentrate on the intricate task at hand. This is similar to the daily experience of someone with ADHD, where external stimuli constantly compete for their attention. In work or school settings, this can be particularly challenging. A person with ADHD might find it difficult to stay focused during a meeting or while completing an assignment. The constant barrage of thoughts and distractions can make even simple tasks feel monumental. Their brains have trouble filtering out distractions and staying focused on the task at hand. This can lead to frustration and a sense of failure, especially when they see their peers managing tasks with ease. It's important to recognize that these struggles are not due to a lack of effort or intelligence, but rather the unique way their brains are wired. This can make it hard to pay attention in school, follow instructions, or even just finish a meal. Everyday activities that others might take for granted can become significant hurdles. For children, this often translates to difficulties in academic performance and social interactions, while adults might struggle with job responsibilities and household management. But ADHD isn't just about focus. It also involves hyperactivity, which means feeling restless, fidgety, and constantly on the move. This can manifest as an inability to sit still, excessive talking, or a constant need to be doing something, even if it's not productive. For someone with hyperactive ADHD, sitting through a long meeting or a classroom lecture can feel like torture. They might find themselves tapping their feet, doodling, or getting up frequently just to release some of that pent-up energy. This restlessness can be misunderstood as disruptive behavior, but it's often an uncontrollable urge to move. Imagine a pot of water constantly simmering on the stove. That's the energy level of someone with hyperactive ADHD. This constant state of activity can be exhausting, not just for the individual but also for those around them. It requires patience and understanding from family, friends, and colleagues. This can lead to impulsive behaviors like interrupting conversations or acting without thinking. Impulsivity is another hallmark of ADHD, where the person might blurt out answers in class, make hasty decisions, or engage in risky behaviors without considering the consequences. This can create social challenges, and sometimes even put them in dangerous situations. While ADHD can be challenging, it's important to remember that it's not anyone's fault. It's a condition that requires empathy and support from those around the individual. Families and friends play a crucial role in providing a supportive environment where the person with ADHD can thrive. It's a real medical condition, and with the right support, people with ADHD can thrive. This includes medical treatment, therapy, and lifestyle adjustments that cater to their unique needs. Professional help can make a significant difference in managing symptoms and improving quality of life. The key is to understand the symptoms, seek professional help, and develop coping strategies that work. This might include behavioral therapy, medication, organizational tools, and support groups. With the right approach, individuals with ADHD can lead successful, fulfilling lives, turning their unique challenges into strengths. Children with ADHD are often bursting with energy and curiosity. They are the ones who seem to have an endless supply of enthusiasm, always eager to explore their surroundings and engage with the world around them. This boundless energy can be both a joy and a challenge for parents and teachers alike. It's important to understand that while these behaviors can be typical for many children, there are certain signs that may indicate ADHD. They might be the ones darting around the playground, always on the go, never seeming to tire. These children often have a hard time staying in one place for long. They might move quickly from one activity to another, rarely finishing what they start. This constant motion can be exhausting for caregivers, but it's a hallmark of the hyperactivity component of ADHD. On the other hand, some children with ADHD might be the daydreamers, gazing out the window during story time or getting lost in their own thoughts. These children may appear to be in their own world, missing out on important instructions or details. This inattentiveness can be just as challenging as hyperactivity, as it affects their ability to focus and complete tasks. While every child is unique, certain behaviors can hint at ADHD. It's crucial to observe these behaviors in different settings and over a period of time. For instance, a child who is consistently inattentive or hyperactive at home, school, and during playdates may be exhibiting signs of ADHD. It's not just about occasional lapses in attention or bursts of energy, it's about a persistent pattern that affects their daily life. Imagine a classroom where a child fidgets in their seat, unable to sit still during a lesson. This child might be constantly shifting, tapping their feet, or playing with objects on their desk. Such restlessness can make it difficult for them to focus on the lesson and can be disruptive to the class. Teachers often notice these behaviors first, as they stand out in a structured environment. They might blurt out answers, interrupt others, or have trouble waiting their turn in line. These impulsive behaviors can lead to social challenges, as other children may find it difficult to interact with someone who frequently interrupts or doesn't wait their turn. Impulsivity is a key component of ADHD and can affect a child's ability to form and maintain friendships. These could be signs of hyperactivity and impulsivity, common in children with ADHD. Hyperactive children are often described as being on the go or driven by a motor. They may talk excessively, have difficulty playing quietly, and seem to be in constant motion. Impulsivity, on the other hand, can manifest as acting without thinking, making hasty decisions, or having difficulty waiting for their turn. Difficulties with attention can also manifest in various ways. A child with ADHD might have trouble focusing on tasks that require sustained mental effort, such as homework or reading. They may start tasks but not finish them, or they might make careless mistakes because they are easily distracted. This can be frustrating for both the child and their caregivers, as it affects their academic performance and daily routines. A child with ADHD might struggle to follow instructions, make careless mistakes in their work, or easily get distracted by noises or movements around them. For example, they might forget to complete assignments, lose track of their belongings, or have difficulty organizing their tasks. These challenges can lead to a sense of frustration and low self-esteem, as the child may feel they are constantly falling short of expectations. Picture a child trying to complete a puzzle while a cartoon plays on TV. The constant stimulation can make it nearly impossible to concentrate. This scenario highlights how external distractions can exacerbate the symptoms of ADHD. In a world filled with stimuli, children with ADHD may find it particularly challenging to filter out irrelevant information and focus on the task at hand. It's important to remember that all children experience moments of inattentiveness or bursts of energy. These behaviors are a normal part of childhood development. However, for children with ADHD, these behaviors are more intense, frequent, and disruptive. They go beyond what is typical for their age and developmental level, affecting their ability to function in everyday life. However, when these behaviors are persistent, interfere with daily life, and occur across different settings like home and school, it's crucial to seek professional evaluation. A comprehensive assessment by a healthcare provider can help determine if a child has ADHD and identify the best course of action. Early diagnosis and intervention are key to helping children manage their symptoms and succeed in their daily activities. It's crucial to seek professional evaluation. A thorough evaluation typically involves gathering information from multiple sources, including parents, teachers, and the child themselves. This helps to create a complete picture of the child's behavior and how it affects their life. The evaluation may include questionnaires, interviews, and observation, as well as ruling out other possible causes for the behaviors. Early identification and support can make a world of difference for a child with ADHD. With the right strategies and interventions, children with ADHD can learn to manage their symptoms and thrive. This might include behavioral therapy, educational support, and, in some cases, medication. Support from family, teachers, and healthcare providers is essential in helping these children reach their full potential and lead fulfilling lives.